gave Bournemouth a head start. It's only fair. Could be one of the teams that get relegated this season. Let's be honest about it. Thanks for taking Dom Solanke. Not a great performance, but you know what? It's about the result. That's all we care about. For me, standout players: Diaz, Van Dijk, Konate, Alisson pulled a few saves, McAllister, and my boy Soz. That's all I'm going to call him, Soz. I don't want to get his name wrong. Sabalazaboy. Good game, good result. More of a team performance, I think. A few negatives, but you know what? Let's focus on the positive. Negatives out the way quickly. Too greedy. Should have had more goals. Had a load of chances we should have tucked away. Should not have let Bournemouth score. Positives. Verge looks like he could be back. Shh. Say it quietly. McAllister, there's no way in hell that is a red card. Possibly not even a yellow card. There was a game the last week against Chelsea where Gakpo got fly kicked. I'm pretty sure it went in a yellow card, so hopefully that will be rescinded. Trent, possible injury. Diaz, possible injury. That's not great. For me, Sabalazaboy is an absolute baller. So Diaz got a goal. My guy flicked it up in the box. It's not FIFA Street. He flicked it up in the box and like bicycle scissor kicked it in. Very good goal. Salah, no more penalties, Salah. No more penalties. You should have asked Fabinho before he left. How do I take penalties? But no more penalties. McAllister, Sabalazaboy would be my preference. Got the second. Nunes come on, caused a bit of mayhem. Jota obviously got our last one. After a great shot by Sabalazaboy. This is what I'm excited for. We need midfielders that are not scared to shoot outside the box. So yeah, Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Liverpool roll on. Let's try and sign another defensive midfielder. If not, we have got Endo. His name is Legendo. Legend, O on the end, Legendo. See what I did there? Great channel as always, boys. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get Kopish to 50,000. Forget the 31, 35. Let's get to 50,000. Catch you all soon.
Yes. Time for that time. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Matt, Cal, Drifty. I done one last week. No load up. I'm the loyal video reviewers, man. But anyway, we move. Yeah, what can we say? It's a bit techie today. First 20 minutes again. And again, I've said it in previous videos last season. Trent at right back, he's done. And not done as a player, he's done. Sleeping again 2 times in the space of minutes in Brighton score. Bournemouth, score. You know what I mean? That went great. You know what I mean? And that's like, at the age of 24, if you don't know how to defend properly, simple, basic defending, then there's no point. You know what I mean? We've got to make the decision. Just got to be pushing midfield, but we're trying to do the innovative stuff. And yeah, again, I think the defense improved, but we're still not 100%. So yeah, 20, and then great finish from man like Diaz. You know, he's on fire. He's gonna be a thorn this season. A tall Chris Angel, gonna trust me. He's on smoke. You know what I mean? Salah, I think like everyone says, man, off the penalties now, bridging. Yeah, you're done. Like, just let Sabalazaboy or someone else take it, man. But you got your goal, fair enough. Salah was hit and missed it again, man. Certain things I was watching, especially second half, he could have just a nice ball around the side, and yeah, there's just a little bit of greediness in terms of Gakpo as well. Wow, he's just not number 8. I thought he was poor, if I'm honest. I thought he was poor. I'm not gonna lie. Jota was free, a good 2-3 times, and bang goal, but. You know, we move. McAllister, come on, that wasn't a red card, was it? I mean, let's get real, innit? That's just stupid. I mean, was it? Referees in the whole league against Liverpool. But one thing I will say, give it credit, the fight for 10 men, we're still creating chances. And yeah, they're gonna get a few chances, but yeah, create chances, and we've got the third to seal the game. Jota, Sabalazaboy, that's what it is. That was more Ox and Naby style, which he used to do before the injuries. Does a good striker, pounce. But my question is, what is the state of play with Nunes? Yeah, what is it, 65 mil leading up to 85 or whatever in add-ons? And again, I didn't want him, didn't rate him, and he done okay-ish, I guess, last season. But then he was out of the team sub, and he's getting 5 minutes. I mean, you just got to ask the question: is that a Klopp signing? Because what's the point? What's the point of buying him if we're not going to use him like that? You know what I mean? I don't know, something fishy for that transfer. But you know, it's not great. It's not great, if I'm honest. You know. And Endo came on again. I'm not happy with it. I just think it's a desperate signing. You know what I mean? So, and he needs to start next week against Newcastle, because we need to, though we're good, we need to up the level a little bit of Newcastle, because as James Park, they're gonna come strong. We need to start him. We need to see what he's made of. If he's hit or miss. Now, suspended. I think Thiago Bajic, I don't know if they'll be ready or not, but it needs to start. We need to see the fire baptism, and though this is getting real. I mean, we still need a DM, we still need a centre back, but are we going to get there before the window? And if we don't, it's just poor, because we won't be able to maintain it with the squad we've got in Europa League and that, you know what I mean? But we're always going to attack, we're always going to create havoc and goals. It's just the defensive powers. So defence was a little bit better, VVD, and Smoke. But I just feel we need to be more solid. When we get the 1-0s and 2-0s, them kind of things there, you know what I mean? But you know what, we move. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. Big up everyone. Big up Beijing. Beijing Red TV, Crab, Pops, Beijing Pops. Big yourself up. Big up Chris Angel. Big up Liverpool 12th man. Appreciate being on the channel the other day. And yeah, man, we'll move, and let's see next week, and we'll see the end of the transfer window. And Klopp, FSG, don't be foolish. You got DMs out there, man. You can get Thuram, you can get Coney. Garen Birch can play a 6 if needs be. Yeah, he's an 8, but he can play a 6. He's got the intelligence of that. Come on, man. Don't start relying on Decore, yeah? Paulinho out a push if he needs to, but we'll see. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. I'm out.
Yes, Kopish community. Viewers review, Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. And I know Bournemouth are playing in sky blue, but they're not Man City, man. We started the game. Trent and Ali, miscommunication. Jaden Anthony puts Bournemouth 1-0 up. Thankfully, he was offside. And what would you say? Starters, you mean to go on? That's what we did. Again, Bournemouth pressed the middle of the pitch. Poor touch by Trent Alexander-Arnold. They win the ball, and they're 1-0 up. And they continued this for the first 25 minutes. They pressed us so well. We couldn't do anything in the middle of the park. We had no control there. We had to create all our chances in the wide areas. The chances that we did create, we didn't look like we were going to score. They looked like we were forcing it too much. They looked really good in attack. However, Mr. 66 pings the ball in to Diogo Jota, who takes an excellent first touch. The cutback's a bit fortunate. And Luis Diaz, the ingenuity to flick the ball up and then do a bicycle kick to put the ball into the back of net was excellent. Again, we find ourselves in the right-hand channel. Dominic Szoboszlai body feints, sends the ball outside, and he wins a penalty. And to me, if you watch it back, the more you watch it back, the more you realise it's not a penalty. He's dived, but Drift calls him Dominic Toretto, and he did what he had to do for the family. Mo Salah steps up. 3 penalties out of 5 that he's missed. 3 penalties in the last 5 he's missed, and Neto didn't really have to do much to save it, to be honest with you. It's not in the middle, and it's not it's not wide. It's in that weird space, and he saved it. But luckily, the deflection bounces to Mo, and he tucks it into the back of the net. And after that, we dominate Bournemouth. We create wave after wave of attack. We dominate the possession. We press them. They couldn't get a foot on the ball. Second half come out. We create an unforced error in the first 2 minutes of the game from a Bournemouth back pass. We win a corner, and after like an hour, the referee's like, you know what, we gave you a good bit of fortune. Now it's time to even it out. McAllister gets sent off. Like, it's not a sending off, man. Like, come on, it's a 50-50. He's entitled to go for the ball. Hopefully, we can get that rescinded, and he'll be available for Newcastle because we're going to need him for that. But the response to getting a man sent off, it was as if we never had a man sent off. We continue to dominate Bournemouth. We continue to create chances. Another bit of fortune. Goalkeeper spills it, drops the Diogo Jota, taps it into an open goal. But after 80 minutes, after a few changes, like a very, very intense game of football, you can start to see that the legs look a bit weary. Bournemouth start getting into the game a bit more. Their player Traore was creating a lot of havoc. But Alisson Becker redeemed himself. He made 3 really, really good saves and kept our lead. To summarise, I think the performance was really, really good. We're looking like we're improving now. Players still look a bit leggy, but you can see that we're getting there. getting that match match sharpness that we need. The response to going 1-0 down, excellent. The response to getting the man sent off, even better. I think the shots that we did take from the chances that we created, I think some of them we need to look to find a teammate that was in a better position. There was a few selfish moments in this game, a lot more than there should have been. I think Klopp needs to get that into the players. Like, don't just go for goal, look for your teammate, especially when you look at some of the angles in which we took a shot, we tried to score a goal. There were players in better positions, especially if we want to be a possession-based team. Guardiola's team always look for a cutback. We need to do the same. We take a leaf out of his book. I think set pieces as well. I think us and Brentford, since Brentford got promoted, that is, in that time period, I think us and Brentford have the most goals from set pieces. But I feel like we had 10 corners today, and I think we needed to do better on a lot of those corners, to be honest with you. I think, players, still look a little bit leggy. I'm a bit worried about Trent, a bit worried about Diaz. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but overall I'm happy with the game. The goals that we did score were quite lucky. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're not spectacular. Maybe the bicycle kick, but again there was a deflection off the cutback. But for the most part, we need to do better when we create chances. We need to be a bit more clinical, especially when we're going to play teams. Like, we've got a difficult month. We went away to Chelsea, obviously at home to Bournemouth. Now we've got a away game to St. James's Park, which is going to be really, really tricky. But yeah, on to the next one, man. Hopefully we can get in a centre-back, because I think we desperately need a centre-back. I don't know if we're going to get another DM. As the lads have talked about, the DM market is not great this year. But remember, people, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, send in your viewers review. I'm out. Peace.
Big up, Kopish, all the way from Durham, North Carolina, USA. What's good? What's good? Yo, I just want to quickly just give a shout out to the man of the match, Dominic Soboslai. What a buy. Signing of the summer, without a doubt. I don't even want to see another complaint about Jude Bellingham not being here. I don't want to see another Ernesto Valverde link. We have our dynamic, all-round midfielder, and he's wearing that number 8, and he's making it great again. He could run for president of the United States, and I'd vote for that. I mean, yo, the work that he's done after the last dude that was holding number 8, I mean, he could turn this motherfucker around too. Shout out to Kopish. Shout out to Dominic Soboslai. We never walk alone. Peace. Big up to y'all.